For us. Somebody's struggling, Lord. Somebody's looking for a job. Somebody's trying to find their purpose in life. Doors keep closing as people don't care. But we know, Lord, that you overrule people, that you have the last word, and that if you open a door, no man can close it. Oh, Lord, don't let us lose hope. Help us, Lord, when we're down to get back up again and to try again. If life knocks us down.
And then you're about a one step, you're about a half a second, you're about 15 inches from jealousy. Now, the Bible deals with subjects like jealousy, greed, all that kind of stuff, because somewhere down in there, if you're not careful, you'll get angry at God. And the child of God is most susceptible to that. You'll actually get angry at God because you're wondering, well, here I'm going to church and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I prayed and I asked the Lord for something and it didn't happen, and I'm struggling, and you have to be very careful. But I need to let you know, and we'll look at that under one of our points, but under receivership. But God can get to you everything He wants you to have, regardless of who don't want you to have it. You don't have to get mad. You don't have to get mad. There's always going to be somebody who don't want you to succeed, don't want you to grow, don't want you to be any better. Some folk will feel more comfortable. With you down, they feel more comfortable about themselves. Two people want you down. Folk who got more than you, who think they're better than you because they have more than you. Some folk, that would mess them up for you to have what they have, because they think that a man's life consisted in the abundance of things which he possessed. Jesus said in Luke 14, I believe, it doesn't. A man's life does not consist in the abundance of things which he possessed. And because they think that makes them better, they don't want you to have the same thing that they have. That's one person that don't want you to have nothing. The other person that don't want you to have nothing is the person that don't have nothing. Because they feel that you're leaving them now. No, I want you to be right here with me. I want you to struggle right here with me. I feel better about myself because I'm not the only one. If I drop out, I want you to drop out too. I'm failing, I want you to fail too. I got one of the worst beatings in my life for making a perfect score on a test that everybody failed. If I had failed too, they could have graded on a curve. And those guys got mad. And I had to pay for that because they wanted me to be down. But I have to understand, all that stuff, I'm not going to fight for it. I don't, all the gold, because the Lord say, all the gold. Don't go fight over that. That's my goal. You my child? That's my goal. If I want you to have it, I can get it to you. Don't feel bad. It just may not be time for you yet. It may not be time, but I'm getting you ready for what I want you to have. The key is understanding, first of all, ownership. He owns it all. I asked you to remember a verse. Let's see how we did with it. Psalm 24:1. I'll start it off for you and see how many of us can finish it. Don't put it up there yet. Don't put it up there. The earth and the world. Ooh, Lord, we going home early today. What a blessing. I'm so proud of y'all, I don't know what to do. That's right. That's right. The earth, this whole thing is the Lord's. And the fullness of everything that comes out of it. All that stuff, everything you see came out of this earth. Everything you can see right now. All that. And he goes further to say not just the earth, but the world and they that dwell therein. Not only the stuff, but the stuff holders. We are the stuff holders. He said, we belong to him too. Now, anybody have a car? If I ask you, now I'm being honest, me, I'm not talking about some other person, I'm talking about me personally. Who has a car? Who said he had a car? Yeah. If I ask you personally, look, Pastor, I can't afford to put all that gas in my Navigator, so I wanted to use your car to go run to my house, pick up something, come back. And I asked you to let me use your car. Would you let me use it? Well, all y'all would let me use your car? If when I got back, the parking lot was empty, and I decided to do a few wheelies. Just figure eights. Would you be pleased with that? Would you say, Pastor, I just put those tires on. You have a right to say something, no matter who I am. You have a right because that's your car, and you let me use it within mind that I was going to use it for a purpose, and I was going to be consciously aware that it belongs to you so I wouldn't misuse it. If it's true, rhetorical if, that God owns it all, if it's true, like he said, the cattle on 1,000 hills, they're mine, the gold, the silver. He's so confident in his ownership, he said, I think it was in the 50th Psalm, he said, if I was hungry, if that were possible, he said, I wouldn't ask you.